You know that feeling?
Yeah.
The one where waking up just feels heavy, like you're already behind before the day even starts.
Or that weight you feel like you're carrying. Maybe it's been weeks, maybe even months.
Yeah, exactly. And you just feel slow, almost stuck. And maybe you've even thought, gosh, why am I being so lazy?
But what if that feeling, that inertia, isn't actually about a lack of willpower? What if it's a signal, something deeper?
That's exactly what we want to get into today. Our mission here is, well, to try and untangle that really frustrating feeling, where you feel like you're trying, but you're still falling short.
Yeah. And to make it super clear how different that is from, choosing not to do something versus that deep exhaustion you get, the kind that comes from being just overwhelmed, overworked, mentally drained for too long.
Right. So as we talk through this, maybe find a comfy spot. This deep dive is really for that part of you that feels behind, maybe a bit ashamed, and just tired of pretending everything's okay.
Let's just take a second here. Maybe a deep breath in.
Yeah, and just let it out slowly.
Okay. Now think about this for a sec. When was the last time you really rested?
And you mean more than just like scrolling on your phone or crashing for a nap, right?
Exactly. I mean genuine rest. The kind where your soul kind of exhales, where you actually disconnect from all the pressure, the need to perform, the guilt.
It really sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Burnout.
It does.
It's rarely this sudden big crash. It's more like a slow wear and tear.
Yeah, like erosion. It might start small, a night you just can't sleep well, or a deadline that feels impossible.
Or just waking up with that knot of anxiety in your stomach.
And then slowly you realize you're just going through the motions. Like your body's there, but your mind, your energy is just gone.
And then comes the guilt, often, that little voice.
Oh yeah, that internal critic asking, why can't I just get it together? Why am I like this?
Exactly. You feel like everyone else is managing and you're just stuck.
But this is so important to get. Laziness and burnout, they're not even playing the same sport. Not at all. Laziness fundamentally involves some element of choice. You could act, but you choose not to.
Right.
Burnout is different. It's when your ability to act is shot, even if you want to, even if you care deeply.
You just can't. The capacity isn't there.
Precisely. Your tank is empty.
So really, if you've been calling yourself lazy lately, please, just try and stop that narrative. You're not lazy. You're running on empty.
It's so easy to miss the signs in our world, isn't it? This constant push.
Absolutely. We live in this culture of more productivity, more achievement.
Before your feet even touch the floor sometimes.
Emails, social media, news, the to-do list just flooding in. You start the day already feeling behind.
And if you don't tick off enough boxes by lunchtime.
Instant self-criticism. What did I even do today?
I feel like there's this unspoken pressure to be superhuman, juggling everything perfectly.
Right. Amazing career, perfect relationship, buzzing social life, fit body, meaningful hobbies, and look good doing it effortlessly.
And even our downtime. It has to be productive now too, doesn't it?
Yeah, turn your hobby into a side hustle. Optimize your relaxation.
There's this subtle message that even rest should somehow be achieving something, improving you.
It makes it hard to just say, you know what? I'm exhausted.
Because someone will inevitably say,
to push through, or mind over matter.
As if we're machines. We're not. We have limits. Rest isn't a bonus. It's essential fuel.
And it's okay. It's completely okay to feel like you can't keep up that insane pace.
And that feeling, that is burnout talking. It's your body, your mind, hitting a limit and sending up a big flare. Enough.
And ignoring that flare, just trying to power through.
It just makes it worse, usually.
Yeah.
Deepens that feeling of being trapped, drains motivation, makes everything feel pointless.
So what does that enough actually feel like day to day? It's more than just being tired, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Burnout has its own flavor, like waking up after 8 hours of sleep but still feeling utterly drained.
Oof. Yes. Like the sleep didn't even count.
Exactly. You drag yourself out of bed already thinking about when you can get back in.
Or you sit down to work, look at the screen, and just nothing. Blank.
Yeah. Your thoughts feel like sludge. Your brain just won't engage, no matter how much you try to force it.
And the little things start falling through the cracks too, right? Forgetting appointments while you walked into a room.
Total brain fog. Short-term memory just goes out the window. And emotionally, things can get amplified.
Oh yeah? How so?
You might find yourself getting really upset over something small, or feeling irritable, or maybe just numb, detached.
It's like your emotional shock absorbers are worn out.
That's a great way to put it. And it's not really about the small thing, it's the cumulative weight.
And that procrastination we mentioned, it's not laziness. It's like the thought of starting anything feels too heavy.
Yeah, you just don't have the mental energy reserves to even begin. The tank is truly empty.
It can feel like you're watching your own life from a distance sometimes.
That detachment is a big one. You're there, but not there. Not really engaged.
So if this is ringing bells for anyone listening, just recognizing it is huge.
Absolutely. And it's interesting. Burnout isn't always just about too much work.
Oh, what else can it be about?
Sometimes it's about too little. Joy.
Underjoyed. I like that.
Think about it. You can be pushing and striving constantly, but if there's no real meaning or pleasure in it for you...
If it's all sacrifice and no reward, basically.
Exactly. When was the last time you did something just because it felt good? Not for Instagram, not for self-improvement, just pure fun or peace.
It gets lost easily, doesn't it?
It really does. So yeah, burnout can come from chronic overwork, sure.
Yeah.
But also from lack of sleep over time, always putting others first.
Not being able to say no, poor boundaries.
Definitely. Feeling trapped or like you're living life out of sync with what actually matters to you.
Yeah.
That drains you too.
It's so important to remember this isn't a personal failing. It's not weakness.
No. It's a human response. It's what happens when you carry an unsustainable load for too long without enough support or real rest. Even the strongest people burn out.
So, okay. If someone's listening and thinking, yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
What's the first step? How do you start coming back from this?
Well, like you said, just naming it is huge. Stop calling it laziness. Call it burnout.
Acknowledge it.
Yes, acknowledge the reality of it. That's incredibly powerful. That's step one.
And
Give yourself permission to rest. Like real permission. Without guilt.
rest isn't something you earn.
Exactly. It's a requirement. You deserve rest just because you're human, period.
Practically, that probably means doing less, right?
It almost always does. Look at your schedule, your to-do list. What can actually go? What's not essential right now?
Create some space to just be.
Breathe. And consciously look for tiny bits of joy.
Even when you feel drained.
Especially then. It sounds counterintuitive, but small pleasures are like recharging moments. Watch a funny movie, sit outside, listen to music you love, doodle.
It's not frivolous, it's fuel.
It's absolutely fuel. And boundaries become critical.
Learning to say no, even when it's awkward.
Yes, turning off notifications, taking a mental health day without justifying it. Protecting your peace isn't selfish.
It's self-preservation.
Totally. And don't try to do it all alone.
Reach out.
Yeah, talk to a friend you trust, maybe a coach, maybe a therapist. Just being heard and validated can make a world of difference.
And the last one, this can be the hardest, I think.
Self-compassion.
Yeah. Being kind to yourself for not being perfect, for not meeting every expectation, for getting burnt out in the first place.
It's crucial. Think about it.
Yeah.
If your best friend came to you feeling this way,
You wouldn't call them lazy.
of course not. You'd offer empathy, understanding, support.
You'd tell them it's okay to rest.
Exactly. We need to offer that same kindness to ourselves.
So talking to yourself gently, like, okay, I'm not lazy, I'm exhausted, I'm overwhelmed, and I need to take care of myself right now.
That shift in internal dialogue is so powerful. And remembering you're not alone in feeling this way. So many people are struggling, even if they hide it well.
It's not a flaw. It's a signal.
Right. A signal that rest and recovery are non-negotiable now.
Let's hold on to that as we wrap up then.
Okay.
You are not lazy. You are just burnt out.
Your body knows what it needs. Your mind is asking for gentleness.
Listen to that. Honor it. Protect that need for rest.
Please do.
And really, if no one has said this to you today, I am proud of you for still trying, for showing up however you can, even for just listening to this. That means something. It really does.
Take it slow, one step at a time. You don't have to fix everything overnight.
Just breathe. Rest.
Heal. You've got this. You really do. Until next time, take good care.
Take care of yourself.